But my problems with this show go far beyond just minor nitpicks, and there's no greater example of that in my opinion than what they did with Wapol. I mean, his actor does a good job, and his personality is pretty close to how he is in the manga, but there are times where I feel like they're trying to make him a bit too unlikable. Though I guess that's a bit silly to say because he is literally designed to be an unlikable character, but maybe my perception of him has been warped by what he's recently been doing in the manga. But it's just in the flashback scene where he hits Vivi as a kid. Originally he does it because he's pissed at her father, but in this show he just does it because he's in her way, so they have him just smacking a little girl pretty much for no reason. Granted, I don't exactly think it's out of character for Wapol to do something like that. I just think it was better in the manga when his reasoning for doing it was much more personal. And I know a lot of people really like how they translated his design, and I appreciate them trying to make it as accurate as possible, but I could just never really get over his mouth. I know he's supposed to have this big metal mouth, but I just feel like it didn't translate well into live action. He can't really show any expressions with it, and sometimes you can also see his real mouth painted black when he opens it wide. Plus it gets even worse when he uses his devil fruit. Whenever you see that giant CGI mouth, it just looks disgusting. So now I'm worried that if Luffy ends up trying to eat crocodile like he does in the manga, it's gonna look even worse. But that also reminds me of another scene where Luffy grabs Sanji with his mouth and stretches his neck. That also looked really gross.